The most important thing to remember if you're diagnosed with diabetes is that you can still eat delicious foods. It's all a matter of balance and learning how many grams of carbohydrates is best for you to maintain a stable blood sugar level. In fact, as registered dietitians, we recommend you follow a meal plan for diabetes so your carbohydrates are spread throughout the day. This helps maintain steady blood sugar and energy levels while helping you avoid cravings. We also recommend creating meals based on food group goals from USDA's My Plate.
For example, it's imperative to make vegetables and fruit, especially those with deep, rich green, red, and orange colors, guests at every eating occasion. Focus the majority of your daily calories on whole grains, low-fat and fat-free milk products, lean sources of protein like fish, poultry, beans, lentils, and meat, and heart-healthy fats such as olive oil. Being supermarket dietitians provides us a unique opportunity to teach shoppers how to best meet these recommendations, one food at a time.
At Big Y, like nearly 30 other supermarkets nationwide, we have a food scoring system called NuVal, which helps customers find more nutritious options in seconds. It's a simple concept. The higher a food's NuVal score, the more nutritious it is. Since NuVal scores are based on food's nutrition facts label and ingredient listing, you can use NuVal as one more tool in your nutrition bag to help find foods with the most bang for your calories and food dollars. We typically teach shoppers to use NuVal scores for narrowing down options in each section to the top 2 or 3 scoring products. Since higher NuVal scores typically indicate a food has less added sugars, sodium, and solid fats, there's little need to balance one product's entire nutrition facts label against the other. After narrowing down options with NuVal scores, individuals with diabetes can simply compare a product's total carbohydrates to see which item works best for their personal needs.
If your local grocer does not offer the NuVal scoring system, it won't take you long to become a label expert. Instead of paying attention to marketing claims on the front of packaging, such as fat-free, just turn the product over to the nutrition facts label and look at the total carbohydrates offered by the food. That's because when you have diabetes, it is your carbohydrate intake that counts most. No matter what claims are made on the front of the package, the food may not necessarily help you manage your diabetes and overall health.
Remember these tips. Always look at the serving size first, since what you consider a portion may be very different from what the manufacturer recommends as a serving size. This discrepancy could impact the true amount of carbohydrates you consume when eating or drinking. For example, you may need to double the amount of carbohydrates you calculate for a meal if your helping is double the amount of the manufacturer's recommended serving size. The next step is to look at the amount of total carbohydrates. Then, and only then, would you look at other nutrients of concern, such as fiber, sugar, sodium, and the type of fats a product contains.
Solid fats, or those called saturated and trans fat, tend to increase your risk for heart disease more than liquid fats, which are listed as unsaturated fats. So, if a food contains a good amount of saturated and/or trans fat, you know it is not necessarily contributing to your health and should be enjoyed moderately every now and then. Instead of solid fats, focus on foods containing liquid oils. These include nuts, seeds, avocados, cooking oils, and fatty fish such as salmon, which also provides beneficial omega-3 fats. Another detail to be aware of is the source of sugar in your food. Are they naturally occurring like those found in fruit or plain milk? Or have they been added for sweetening, such as with regular sodas, sweetened yogurts, and pastries? When reading the grams of sugar listed on the nutrition facts label, keep in mind 4 grams is equivalent to 1 teaspoon of sugar. And check the ingredients listing to see how many different sugars are listed. If a word ends in "ose," that means it's a type of sugar such as fructose, lactose, and sucrose. And remember, ingredients are listed in the order they are present by volume in the product. The first ingredient is present in the largest quantity, the second ingredient is present in the second largest quantity, and so on.
Another important nutrient to consider is sodium, which is found in salt. When you're in control of flavoring your own food, it's much easier to keep the amount of sodium under control. For example, you can purchase lower sodium sauces or jump completely to a no salt added option and add flavoring yourself if needed with help of vegetables, herbs, and spices. To avoid feeling overwhelmed while grocery shopping after being diagnosed with diabetes, simply focus on building meals and snacks by food groups. You can maintain your blood sugar level while reaching food group goals by pairing foods together at every eating occasion.
Although you do want to mostly choose foods that provide a package of nutrition with their carbohydrates, such as whole grains, beans, lentils, and whole fruits and vegetables, you also want to extend the release of these carbohydrates throughout the day. You can do this by pairing your carbohydrate foods with those providing protein and/or liquid fats. For example, you could eat slices of apple while munching on pistachios, or pairing a bunch of grapes with low-fat cheese. Combining foods together like this at every meal can help you meet your nutrition needs and daily food group goals while keeping blood sugar level in check throughout the day.
As you learn more about eating well to control your diabetes, you'll realize there's no need to miss out on great tasting foods. Nutritious food is delicious, and from time to time, you can incorporate many of your favorite treats. The key is learning about your individual nutrition needs, shopping with NuVal scores or by nutrition facts labels, and creating a meal plan that works best for you and your diabetes educator or registered dietitian.